Hey everyone, welcome back to Gametopsy, the series where we dissect games piece by piece to uncover what makes them shine or stumble. Today's subject, Hollow Knight Silksong, one of the most anticipated titles of the decade. After years of waiting, speculation, and countless memes about release dates, Team Cherry has finally delivered. But does Silksong live up to the possible expectations set by its predecessor, or does it falter under the weight of its own hype? Let's open it up. Development and background. The saga of Silksong began in 2019 as what was initially announced as DLC. It soon became a standalone project, a testament to Team Cherry's ambition. For years, the team remained famously silent, leading to both public frustration and growing reverence from a fanbase who clung to every snippet, until the 2025 release date finally broke the quiet. Moreover, Team Cherry confirmed a September 4, 2025 release in a special Gamescom announcement, reaffirming the game's arrival across all major consoles and PC. As a testament to fan devotion, the original Hollow Knight surged over 52,000 concurrent Steam players, a record thanks to the Silksong Effect. Furthermore, pricing across regions has been confirmed under $20 on PC, making it one of the most affordable indie titles and a rare price to content bang in 2025's market. Physical editions are setting up for early 2026 and limited to Switch platforms for now. But after nearly 6 years of waiting, the game's rich lineage finally reaches its crescendo. Narrative and world building. Step into Pharloom, a vast abandoned kingdom that calls to players with haunting beauty and promise. Team Cherry's world is hand-drawn and meticulously detailed. You'll explore gilded cities, misty wetlands, and eerie power zones, all brought to life with expressive orchestral score and signature art style. You embody Hornet, now the reluctant hero seeking the mysterious ruler of this kingdom while confronting destinies that blur the definitions of captor and savior. Story threads are woven through environmental clues, NPC interactions, and events, keeping narrative tension balanced within deep exploration rather than text dumps. Combined with acrobatic movement of wall-gripping ability, Hornet's traversal is crafted to feel fluid and empowering in the densely connected world of Pharloom. Furthermore, the mission structure and quests are rich with multiple NPCs offering varied tasks. Player progression seems to favor vertical ascension, not only physically climbing the in-game world, but narrative ascension from captive to queen. It's storytelling through design that holds weight in both sight and mechanics. Gameplay and mechanics. Silksong remains proudly rooted in 2D Metroidvania tradition, blending precise platforming, deep combat and exploration, but with sharp new layers. The Hornet's speed, fluidity, and expanded traversal options make exploration feel more dynamic. Moreover, Hornet can craft tools and use silk threads, adding a new layer of strategy to combat and survival. This shift fundamentally changes how encounters flow, giving the game a sharper, more action-oriented identity. Furthermore, combat has also evolved significantly, emphasizing precision and momentum. The Hornet's needle and thread offer rapid combos, parries, and grappling attacks that reward quick reflexes. The boss fights showcase the system at its best, with enemies that push players to use mobility aggressively rather than turtling defensively. The expandable arsenal of craftable tools and abilities encourage experimentation, letting players tailor their approach to each situation. This flexibility makes every encounter feel distant even when revisiting familiar areas. Moreover, the exploration in Pharloom leans on vertically and layered pathways with zones designed to highlight Hornet's agility. The kingdom feels more open-ended than Hollow Knight, with multiple routes and shortcuts weaving together seamlessly. Furthermore, the side quests are tied into the environment, often requiring the player to use newly crafted tools creatively to progress. While this adds depth, it can also create moments of aimlessness, especially with a larger scale. Still, when the mechanics click, exploration and combat merge beautifully, making Pharloom feel alive and reactive to the Hornet's every move. Visual and audio design. Harry Gibson's artistry thrives in Silksong visuals. The game world appears richer, more expressive, and emotionally resonant. The landscapes blend nostalgia with new color palettes featuring sunlit ruins, smoky insect colonies, and fiery lakes span untouched vistas. Graphically, the sequel seems to sustain the beloved 2D style while benefiting from scalability across platforms. Whether you're on Switch 2, PC, or console, the art adapts without losing depth or clarity. Bench animations, ambient particles, and the enemy silhouette ability all look tuned for player comfort. Moreover, Christopher Larkin returns to compose the game and produces lush atmospheric soundscapes like muted echoes in mega chambers, hushed breath under moss, and climaxing and sweeping orchestral hits for boss encounters. The soundtrack weaves into the game's emotional fabric. Furthermore, the subtle location-specific UI tweaks elevate accessibility without fracturing atmosphere. Pros and cons. First, let's look at the pros. Number 1, masterful anticipation and delivery. After years of silence, Team Cherry delivered not just a playable game but a refined experience that rewards patience, both creatively and emotionally. Number 2, agile, responsive combat. The Hornet governs with grace and power. The usability and animation improvements make movements feel like poetry. Combat, a ballet of nails and dodges. Number 3, diverse enemies and expansive world. More enemies, more benches, and more vertical content elevate exploration without compromising performance or clarity. And number 4, accessible pricing strategy. Priced under $20 across platforms, Silksong offers unmatched value in 2025's indie/AAA hybrid market. And now let's look at the cons. Number 1, potential familiarity fatigue. The game's mechanics, while deep and polished, may tread close to its predecessor in genre benchmarks, risking perception as iterative rather than revolutionary. And number 2, pacing problems. Hornet's fast combat often clashes with the slow atmospheric exploration. The game leans heavily into action, which sometimes rushes past the quiet discovery that made Hollow Knight special. Case summary: Hollow Knight Silksong isn't just a sequel, it's a statement on how patient creativity, respect for mechanics, and artistic consistency still matter. With refined movement, gorgeous design, reasonable pricing, and a clearly articulated vision, it looks poised to crown Team Cherry's legacy. This could stand as one of the genre's defining giants, and for that it gets a Gametopsy grade of A+ for genre-defining masterpiece. It's a rare sequel that feels both bigger and more intimate, polished and emotional, accessible and rewarding. But what about you? What's your opinion on Hollow Knight Silksong? Are you gonna play it this weekend? Let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you like this video, give it a like, share and subscribe to watch more Gametopsies like this one. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay solo.